Hi Tera fans, this is Tera, Solo Gamer. In this video I'm just going to be showing you how to get a free flying mount named Tulpar when you're around level 20 something. And here's the big spoiler alert. To get it, all you have to do is follow the main story quest. Follow the main storyline and you will get it. So, ta-da. If that's all the information you needed, then you can go and stop the video, I guess. So, I have this special little character here, level 17. I just created her to do a few little low-level videos that I wanted to do, including this one. Because if you used to play this game a few years ago, you'll recall that you would play the whole game through until you hit level 65. Once you hit level 65, you would do this tiny little side quest that would give you a free flying mount. And that was basically like a reward for making level 65. Well, that flying mount was named Tulpar. And quite a while back, they changed it so that now, very early in the game, when you're in your level 20-something, you will get the flying mount for free. So, this little character has done Stepstone Isle. Right after that, she came here to Valor. She got her regular mount, the bay gelding thing, I think it's called. And then she went inside and talked to the people. And now, she is getting ready to do Isolated Town. Okay, because we're in the Valkyon Wants You. This is what you're doing right after Stepstone Isle, which is the training part of Tera, before you start any real missions. If you've never played Tera before, I strongly recommend you go ahead and do the trainer Stepstone Isle part at the beginning. Personally, I like it. I find it helpful. I usually do it every time anyway, just because I enjoy it. But, you know. There is an option when you first start playing to skip the training section. If you've never played before, again, I would not take the option to skip it. Go ahead and go through the training section. And I always recommend, if you've never played before, go through all of the regular main story quests, the red ones. If you want to do yellow side quests along the way, hey, go ahead, explore. My first, at least 2 or 3 characters, did the whole quest line, you know, explored the area and stuff. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm going to speed level from now on. But I still normally actually do the Stepstone Isle thing. But anyway, even if you have multiple characters already, I at least recommend doing this whole thing, and then there'll be more after it. Once you get through the regular story quest line to the part where you completed Bastion of Loke, and they tell you to come to Velka for your reward, even if you have multiple characters, I recommend doing at least that part to get your free flying mount at level 20-something. Unless you just want to go buy your own mounts. I've actually bought her. Well, I had a bunch of other tokens that give me free dragons. Draconis Ferris tokens. I got a bunch of those things because they drop so frequently. So she actually has a dragon mount. But if you've never played before, you don't want to go buying a mount, but you want a flying mount, then I strongly recommend just follow the storyline. That's all you got to do. Follow the main quests. And you will get it when you're like level 20-something. Now, when I get to this part, after I've completed Stepstone Isle, I'll talk to the guy inside, and he gives me an option of 3 different people I can talk with to get to Bulwark Camp for my first one. I personally prefer to always speak with Uriella here. She's already given me the teleport scrolls, because she does give you a few teleport scrolls to take you directly to Bulwark Camp. One of the other people that he gives you the option to talk to will tell you to go take a Pegasus to Crescentia, and then you would have to take a local teleportal or walk or ride to get to Bulwark Camp. But she hands you a few teleporter scrolls that takes you directly to Bulwark Camp, which just saves me some time. There we go. And I can go ahead and move straight to Bulwark Camp. Okay, now I'm here at Bulwark Camp. Let me just show you one more time in the quest log. The first set of quests is going to take you, we've already done inventory trick in Velica and joining the ranks. Now we're starting Isolated Town right here. We've already gotten there. Now I'm actually working on Demon Uprising because I actually did a little bit of this already for another video. So I am going to get to work on doing these quests. And I am probably going to do a real quick fast forward because you don't really need to see all of this for what I'm trying to show you just to get the flying mount. Okay, and we have completed the Bastion of Loke. Cultists Conspiracy is where we were. This was after the first little set of quests that I showed you earlier. Did all that. Once more into the breach, we're getting ready to go and report to Jodoc. Oh, and while I'm in here, for Valor Above and Beyond is the one we're actually shooting for. That's going to be when you get your free flying mount. So we're in Crescentia, going to see Jodoc, and I did a few side quests while I was at it. Let me turn those in first.
Can you feel the power?
Scrubby Kumas Herders is something different that would come later. Well, that's not part of getting your free flying mount. Giving us some rewards. Now I'm level 27. You may not be level 27 at this point after completing Bastion of Loke. I think I was, 17 when we started. Now I'm 27. You may not be 27, but you'll be 20-something by the time you're getting ready to get your free flying mount. Now you see now he's given us the beginning of the quest, the red exclamation point, for Valor Above and Beyond. That is what we want. We need reinforcements from the Federation, but I think everyone should know what you've done for Crescentia. Okay, and those are going to be my rewards for completing this, including Flying Skill Tulpar up at the top there. So I'm going to accept it. And again, it says for Valor Above and Beyond, this time with a question mark, meaning it's a checkpoint or continuation of a quest that I'm working on. And he's handed me a report of what I've done there, with my heroic contributions, of course. And he's thanking me for my service. Okay. Now, it says, speak with Dougal and Velica headquarters. Press, that button there to open your inventory and you use your Velica teleport scroll. Anytime the quest tells you to use a teleport scroll, use it. If a quest tells you to take a Pegasus, go take a Pegasus. Don't fast travel or whatever. Because I've actually had one or two quests before where it told me take a Pegasus somewhere. But I have elite status, so I went in and fast traveled. And then when I got there, the person I needed to speak with, they wouldn't speak with me. The quest was not continuing. So I fast traveled back to where I had started from, took the Pegasus, and then when I took the Pegasus, then I was able to continue with the quest. So be aware if the quest gives you specific guidance to either use a teleport scroll or to take a Pegasus or to use a teleportal, local teleportal, do that. Don't travel any other means because it may not allow you to continue the quest if you haven't followed the step properly that it told you to take to continue the quest. So let's go ahead and hit that button. We're going to go into our inventory, and the beaker-looking thing up here is where teleport scrolls usually show up. You can see it right there at the top, Velica teleport scroll. So I'm going to activate that, so that I can move to Velica, so I can continue with my 4 Valor Above and Beyond quest, because that is what we need to get our free flying mount, Tulpar. Alright, now the teleport scroll brings us here. I'm going to hit that chest. Okay. I wasn't sure if that... Sometimes that particular chest here in Velica, in that little enclosure, happens to be a battle quest thing. But it's only on certain days. You have to check your battle quest stuff. Alright, and it tells me speak with Dougal and Velica headquarters, which is where I'm heading. Google. Got a red question mark there, meaning that I'm continuing a quest for Valor Above and Beyond. That's the quest we're on. Delivered this little epistle to Samael. It's hard to win over Jodok, but if anything can do it, this report. Alright. Now it tells me to bring it to the garrison commander Samael. Right there. Red question mark over his head. Kind of hard to see with the red background, but now you see it. For Valor Above and Beyond, this quest we're working on. Quite a report. Underestimated me. We need leaders. And Dougal thinks that I'm ready for a commission. And he's not going to argue it. Now it tells me to receive my reward from Samael at Bellic Steps. So we're going to leave out of the headquarters here. We're going to go to the Bellic Steps, which are the steps right in front of the large Bellic statue. Or bust, I guess. No, it's not a full body statue, it's a bust. And of course you can see the red question mark in the map in the upper right hand corner. Alright, there he is. Valor Above and Beyond. Let's start the ceremony. I'm going to go ahead and play the ceremony and let you watch it in case you've never seen it.
You've saved countless lives, military and civilians, and exposed a conspiracy that threatened the entire Federation. You've gone above and beyond the call of duty. So on behalf of the Federation, I hereby promote you to Centurion. Go forth, soldier, and bring us victory for Valkyon.
Okay, now is our little promotion ceremony to Centurion. You can see the red asterisk over his head, meaning that's the completion of a main story quest for Valor Above and Beyond. These are the rewards he's getting ready to hand us right now, including our flying seal Tulpar. And you can see the lower right corner, all the little gifts coming up there. I'm just clicking through that just to get it out of the way. And this has nothing to do with getting, but I just wanted to have those out of the way for myself. Okay, now we can go into our inventory. And it should be the box, I think. There we go. The thing that looks like a box up there. And you can see Flying Skill Tulpar, which is a manual for mounts. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. Alright, I learned Tulpar. Now I can go into my skills. Go to riding. Tulpar, you can see down at the lower part of the screen, the very bottom of the screen, add the shortcut. I click down on the right joystick on the Xbox or your PlayStation. It'll tell you which button to push. And the steeds, I normally right there click on the left joystick. That's normally how you activate your mount and inactivate your mount, unless you changed your button mapping. But that's where the default is, right down there. Click down on your left joystick. And this is Tulpar, the flying horse. Woot woot! And yes, indeed he does fly. So, if you want your free flying mount at a very, very early stage in the game, then simply follow the main story quest. That's all you got to do. And after you get done with Bastion of Loke, and you come collect your reward here in Velica, ta-da! And again, left joystick, click it in to activate or inactivate. Look at how happy my horsey is. And that's it for this video. Until next time, happy gaming.